Hi guys, and welcome to episode 49 of Snowrunner. I'm MJ Haggis, and we are still here in Maine. If you recall from the last one, we managed to fight our way up to this watchtower with a beautiful view. Right at the north part of the map, which I will show you right now. So there we are up there. But we're running low on fuel, which is never ideal. So we're going to have to fight our way back down the mountain. And as you can see from the map, the maps don't show any obvious routes this time round. So you kind of got to guess your way about. You can maybe follow some of these, what might have been streams coming down the mountain, but there's no obvious way. Sometimes you'll see, if you can follow it, there's a gap through the trees here. That may be a track, but it's not obvious from the map view. When you turn up in your vehicle there, you might see the tracks, but that's about it. So there's a few things I've noticed from the short time I've been playing this map, and what I've heard about in the Discord channels, is that this is not an easy map. It's hard. Especially if you're a new player who's just starting out with not much money, not many vehicles. You may struggle a bit with this, especially trying to go through a lot of the mud sections with your vehicles that have still got early on sets of tires, like maybe even highway tires or the all-terrains. You need to get the mud or the off-road tires unlocked, so you're talking maybe a few levels up, but worth a look. But you will struggle. You might need to have a backup vehicle to go and rescue yourself. So anyway, what the idea is, well, I'm going to jump back in the Scout, and we'll try and get it as far down the mountain as possible before we run out of fuel, and then we may have to send another vehicle to go and fill them back up. But we'll see how it goes. The last episode was longer than I intended, sorry about that. But obviously when you're looking into a new map, time just gets away with you. And I'll try and keep this one a little bit shorter. So, anyway, we are going to try and get down to this building down there, I think. I think from that building there could be an obvious track. In fact, I think, yeah. Oh, this camera's going to jump about. Here, if you can see my mouse on the screen, looks like a track through. But that could be a track that leads to nowhere. I found that as well. So, anyway, let's get the engine started. Nice view from up here. No wonder they put a watchtower. You don't want to be going off the cliff. Lovely. Anyway, right, reverse. Let's go. Unfortunately, I did put the autonomous Scout winch on this thing, if you recall, because without it, you're going to have to get rescued. You will end up on your side, or roof, or back. Any other thing other than the wheels. Yeah, is this the wrong way? Oh, it probably is. Don't fancy going over. I didn't realise there was rocks there as well. We'll go down to the left. Yeah, they managed to build that little hut and the watchtower here with no tracks to get up here. Did they carry it all up by foot? Wouldn't be surprised. I think you're going to see me doing an awful lot of winching going down this hill. What did I hit there? Nothing. Okay, keep going, keep going. Oh, here we go. That didn't last long, did it? Okay. First of the recoveries. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I think tips for this late DLC map would be don't rush into it if you can help it. Right, I'm totally out of control there. Totally out of control. Which way we're going to go through those trees right in front of me there? I think so. Lowest gear. Oh, and here we go. Coming down. Stand clear below. Oh, I'm back on my wheels. I'm back on my wheels. No, I'm not. Well, for my next trick. How did I end up sitting on the bonnet? Whoa, camera. Let me try and correct that. How did... There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, from there to there. Camera's going to do some silly things now. Okay, we're down. We're down. Next winch point, I think we'll put here. Start the engine, maybe. There we go. We're almost down. Almost down. There we go. Tell you guys, not easy. And if you're doing that in something that hasn't got an autonomous winch, you better have a low centre of gravity. Which way am I going to go now? Off to the right, I think. Yeah, so I think advice would be to not rush into this map. Oh, stay near trees, stay near trees. Yeah, schoolboy error. I got upside down in the middle of a field. So let's just stay the... Oh, here we go. There we go. That's precisely what I'm talking about. Really? You're a scout. You're meant to be able to cope with these things. Okay. One tree. Oh, don't pull out the ground. Don't pull out the ground. Oof. Oof. Anyway, going back to what I was saying was, I would advise completing Michigan as best as you can, and then jumping into something like the Russian maps, doing what I did, get the Tega. Also, which I think we're going back to do. Once we've done a little bit more of this, we will be jumping back to Russia. Because this character, this account, is not capable to do much in this, I don't think. I don't have the finances or the vehicles. So, also I believe, well, I know in Russia there's better vehicles to be had that will make it so much easier when I come back to this map. There's like an 8-wheel Scout. Like it looks like an amphibious thing, but it's very capable. Right, we've got 12 litres of fuel. We are going to be struggling. Right, let's see. Right, there's a track, if you can see it right above my head. That's right here. There's a track. Let's see what the map shows. Yep, absolutely nothing. No obvious route. Workhorse, what's that? We'll head towards that because that must be a main point, which is over at that building. Okay, let's go there. At least if we're going to get rescued, it's going to be from a main building, not in some random part of a mountain. Climbing over now. Be out of fuel shortly. I've got some more on the roof though, so we're not completely stuck. We'll keep going. Got the mud. Yeah, this highlights the fact if you haven't got off-road capable tyres, this is just not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to put some fuel in it now, I think. Engine off. Refuel from the roof rack. Yeah. Oh no, from the roof rack. Okay, we're full of fuel and we've got 19 left. Okay. Not exactly moving it very fast, but we're moving. Now, this is supposed to be a track. Yeah, it just seems as if it's a mud bog. But they've put the texture down as if it was a used track. I just want to see what that task is, because it says work. Oh, there's a vehicle there. Thought it was. Right, come on. We're almost there. There we go. Show task. Workhorse. Our not-so-smart meteorologists. Easier for you to say. Meteorologists. Went to check out an old hut that used to belong to them in the station and sank their working vehicle in the bog, breaking it in the process. Will you help us return the car and fix it? I'll accept it, but I don't think I'm going to be getting that one as a prize. No, rewards are just money and XP. Those. Engine off for now. That's another CK, isn't it? Chevy. Workhorse. Yep, there's a Chevy, and then you want to go from there to the weather station. Over there, which is a fair distance. And it needs to be fixed first. Okay. What I need to do is find a way to get back to a main road. There's a main road. Is it? Kind of a main road. We're here. So I need to go over to there. Anywhere there. So I presume when we were coming down the hill there, from this watchtower, which is now not marked, there was a track that was leading down this way. So I presume that that's what that was. We'll try and go around the bog. Yeah, we'll try and go around the bog and end up in the log station. I'm not going to get my hopes too high on that one. So we're going over there. Right across the bog. Let's go around the edge. Okay, this isn't quite so bad. Oh. And then you're axle deep. Okay. Come on. Let's find another better winch point over there. The bug where you start the winch going and it just keeps on pulling you is still there. I only assume it's a bug. I don't see that in any of the patch notes to show that that's now a feature. Okay, up and over this little... Oh boy! Look at that. Nice. Not intended. Okay, how much? We've got plenty of fuel. Let's try and get a bit further back to our garage. What I'd really like to do is try and get over to this watchtower. How do I get... That's a steep bank all the way down there. Maybe. Quality local radio there. So we head over that way. Well, there's the... I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's going to be quite nice. And then maybe we can come down the hill. And then we're almost back at our garage. Okay, that's what we'll do. Let's go. That's cargo. What have you got here? Long logs, medium logs, and short logs. Okay. Now guys, if you hear me coughing, please excuse me. It turns out Having taken a COVID test, I have COVID. Fortunately, touch wood, it hasn't really affected me too badly. Bit of a cold. So the last one you saw me coughing a little bit more. So every day's a different type of day. I'm not going to go through that. So I'm now currently isolating for 10 days. Well, not 10 days, it's from the start of the symptoms, so got a few more days to go. Okay. Nice and easy. So bad. So this little mission, we'll pick up the missions only out of curiosity, and plus you might want to know. Past mistakes of others. Hi, here's the deal. We had some radioactive material coming in for science experiments. Naturally, someone made a mistake, so the stuff got dropped into the river and scattered all over. That'll kill the fish. Will you help us collect it? Yes, but no. You don't really want to be dropping radioactive material into a river. Environment agencies don't take kindly to that. You can see me ending up on my side at some point down this road. Do you reckon, can we sneak through any of there? Or if we just follow this track? To the map. So that's that one. We do want to end up somewhere down here. That looks a lot steeper. Or does it? It all looks steep. We do want to end up down there. So I reckon we'll take a look. There's loads of trees, which is what we need. Bound to be a bad idea. Lowest gear. Oh! Did say it was going to be a bad idea. That didn't take long. Okay. Let's get the camera in the right place. Now, winch point. Stop winching now, please. Thank you. Okay, we need a winch point at the back. And up to that tree there. Okay. Pointing down the hill. Yeah, start the engine. And release the wind. Okay, survived. How can we go off there? Looks dodgy as. Where's the nearest? Well, saying that, if we end up tumbling, we're going to end up down in the trees, so that's not so bad. Oh, we're not even going to make it to. Oh. Yeah, I just think I'll lie down here for 5. Okay. Try that again, shall we? Okay, engine on. Lowest gear, handbrake off. Straight down, straight down. Oh, 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 oh. Ow, ee, oh, ow, oh. Yeah. We're down. We're down. Fine. Didn't even scratch it. Which means stuck up a tree. Okay. Let's try. Oh, it's coming down slowly itself. Let's see if the engine will start. It does. Cool. And I reverse now. Didn't even need the winch. Okay, where are we going now? Did all that on purpose. We're almost down and over there, so we'll just sneak through the trees over there to the left. Oh, snow is so hard to get through. There's a gap in the trees there to the left. There. You see the brightness is changing the screen there. Like a switch was made. Okay, we're down. Yeah, I definitely recommend, if you are going to play this map, is to fit out an off-road truck of some sort that you have available and fit it with a fuel carrier. Not the trailer. Just use it purely as a fuel carrier. And you can get about the map. That's why it needs to be off-road capable. Because you may find you need it. We're so close. Shouldn't have gone in the snow. Okay, well, let's do a quick cup of tea. Oh. Almost there. Okay. Tell you what, guys, I did not expect to get back to the garage this episode. I was fairly confident we were going to need to get rescued. So that's one good thing about this little Scout 800 with the roof rack add-on, with all that fuel. It adds such a big range to this thing. And the autonomous winch is invaluable. There's the can mash with a 40-litre tank range. It can barely get off the driveway. Let's stick this in the garage. There we go. So my tip, considering I haven't opened up any of the 4 main things that the garage features need, is if you... I wouldn't say it's a cheat as such, because it's perfectly feasible in the game. You're not breaking any mechanics of the game. Is if your vehicle is damaged or low on fuel, if, like for example, if I now leave the garage again, I still have the same damage and the same fuel loss. Whereas in the other maps, you'd probably be, yeah, definitely the beginning maps, anyway, I'm not sure about some of the intermediate maps, you don't automatically get refueled and repaired. So, going back in the garage. So whatever you park up with is what you will leave with. Lights on, even though we're going just around the corner. And obviously this only applies if you're not in hard mode, but the option is you retain it, you go back into the global maps, you go down to Michigan, go to the garage, quick cup of tea again while we're changing maps, into your truck store. Now if I deploy this Scout and leave the garage, you will see I still have the damage and I still have the fuel that we had. So, again, lights on, and round we go. The good one with the very basic Michigan map is you've got a trailer store right nearby, which is kind of irrelevant for this part of the story, but if you want to pick up a service trailer and repair and go back in, now if I'm back in the garage, I am fully repaired and fully restored. I now retain the scout, back into the global maps, back into Maine, and back into my map. And now I'm fully repaired and fully fueled. Not probably the way the devs intended it to be. So there I am, fully ready to go again, including the roof rack. So that's one way, and you can do that with obviously any of the vehicles. So that's another tip if you need it. But if we go back into the map, local map, it would appear there's no obvious ways of getting refueled. However, there is a mission which is not on here yet because I haven't found the petrol station or the fuel station, because it's not petrol, but it's diesel. And I believe it's down in this area here, which is not far from the garage. But if you get that mission, you can get the fuel station up and running, which is not associated with the garage missions, which might make your lives a whole lot easier if you've got an unlimited supply of fuel. So I think what we'll do is that's another half-hour video. So we'll call it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the new maps and DLC as much as me. Again, some of the bugs will get ironed out. But I'll probably try and get these watchtowers open for you, and then you can see the whole of the map, and then I'll be jumping back into Russia. That's my intentions. The rest I will leave to you guys to find out. The good way, the hard way, the easy way. You might have some excellent tips to maybe leave in the comments for me, and it would be appreciated. So guys, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.